Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to get the Sightseer trophy in The Last of Us Part 2. This is in Chapter 2, Seattle Day 1, and when you get to this area you're automatically going to pull out this map and Ellie's going to start writing some markings on it. Shows you where you are, and you write WLF up here in the top right corner with the gate checkpoint what you just came from previous. So you'll be going back there later, but first what you need to do is explore the area in front of you, explore Seattle, and the trophy wants you to visit every location in downtown Seattle. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to show you every location on this map where you need to go to and explain what you do in each location to get them crossed off. Once you've done them all, you'll get the trophy. If this video does help, do hit that like button and consider hitting subscribe for more content from myself. I'm going to cover as much of The Last of Us 2 content as I can, and you can find all of my content in the video description at the end because I'll link the playlist for you. So how this works is, as you find an area that you need to investigate, Ellie will mark it on the map with a question mark. So we've just found one now. Notice how she's marking it. So I'm going to bring this map up and show you this first area. It's a fallen down building, kind of looks like a cave, but this is the first area. Here's the map, notice a question mark. You're going to need to visit this, go inside. There's an action sequence in there. There's a few bits you need to do before it's complete. In all of these areas there's going to be a lot to loot, so make sure you do fully explore them. I just cleared this area and I'm currently exploring, and what I found in this room here was a black satchel on the floor. So just interact with this and it's going to give you a collectible. You'll notice that there's a vault code on it, 602306. So with that code, right in front of where you just picked it up is a vault door. Enter that code into this door to gain access. Inside here you're going to find a shotgun, you're going to find a few other bits and bobs, and in the one of the corners there'll be like a lockbox that you search and you'll find an engraved ring. That's for another trophy that is as well, so be sure to find that before you leave this vault. And once you've done that and you've looted this area, head out and Ellie will cross this off of a map. The second area that you want to visit is just this area here. It's not as in depth as that first area, it's just a little broken building. You're going to find some collectibles and you're going to be done. As you climb up this ledge here, Ellie's going to write it on a map so you know that you found an area. So we're going to bring that map up in a second, and this window that we stood next to here is what we're going to break through. So let's have a look on the map where we are so you know. It's just here, the question mark is flashing. The one just north of me I just found prior, we'll go and do it in a minute. Just smash through this glass, go through here across the ledge, and you'll be able to just run and jump across this gap here, and as you go round you'll go up again and there's just going to be some loot. So go through here, climb up, just loot the area. As soon as you start looting this area, Ellie is going to again just go on a map and cross that question mark off to say that it is complete. So once you've done this, guys, you are done with the second area. You want to move on to the third. And the third area we're going to investigate is a music store. Here's the map. We just marked a new question mark on it, but the question mark just north of where we just been is the music store. You can see the door here. You just walk straight through. There's actually not a lot to do here. Really, there's a cool cutscene which I'm not going to ruin for you, but just loot the area. There's a lot of collectibles and there's a lot of resources. You'll want to head upstairs and just go through the left door here and you'll find this guitar. Once you interact with this guitar, there's a cutscene. It's a good moment. As I said, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Enjoy. Once you've done this, finish off looting the area, exit the building, and this location is complete. So the fourth area, what you'll want to do is exit the music building from upstairs. You'll see this like big window that's smashed. You'll notice now on the map I've just crossed off the music store. So don't go back to the main street through the front door you came into. Just exit this window up top. You just need to follow the walkway round. There'll be a few like watchtowers to get some loot out of, and you'll finally come to this tent. Ellie will jot it onto the map, so bring that map up again so you can see the exact position that I am in. You just want to go inside this tent. There's some loot in there. There's like one of those are you infected scanners that you can look at. There's a workbench which you need to find. You can upgrade some of your weapons, and there's a bit more loot in here. Once you've looted the area, you've had a look at this device, you've used the workbench, you've finished the area, you can exit it and you'll cross it off of your map. Now this is not the fifth area, but it's just something I want to show at this point because this is when I found it. It's a locked door down an alleyway. There's no way in there. It requires a key. You're going to find that key in another area that we visit, and we'll come back here to search that later. Not too far from that locked door, just around the corner in fact, we found these steps here. I will show you on the map in a second exactly where I am, but you're going to want to find this collectible. I think it's needed actually to get this area unlocked because it requires you to go and get a safe, and what this collectible does, it tells you what the combination is. So just search this, get the collectible, you can have a read of this note, but it's all about a safe and where it is, and it's telling you what the code is to crack the safe. And if we bring up the map, you can see exactly where I'm standing for this collectible. So this is where you want to be. And you can see that blue flashing question mark just to my left there. That's what we've just marked on the map from getting that collectible. So we're going to head there soon. The fifth area that we're going to check out is marked on the location now, just north of where I'm standing, that big blue question mark. If you run around the area, you'll come through like this archway, and just left around this archway is a truck that you can climb up. So you need to climb up this to gain access to this next area. Just to the right to me there's a window. There's some loot around though, so loot up first and then head to the window. Once you open this window, you'll drop in here, and this, as I said, is the fifth area to go and loot and explore. There's a few things you need to do here. There is some zombies, so be careful. I'm just going to bring up the map one more time just so you can see the exact location with that question mark. This is the fifth area that we're doing. So once you have cleared the zombies, you're going to find this door that you need to interact with to push open. You're going to head downstairs. As soon as you get downstairs, there's a little bit to loot, but there's a recipe that you're going to want to find. It is very dark on my screen because I never turned my light on. I apologise for that, but pretty much right at the bottom of the stairs, you go through a door in front of you, you pick up this crafting recipe for a stun bomb. So make sure you don't leave this area until you find that. Also in this area is a safe that you're going to want to crack. I've got my torch on now so you can actually see. The game will want you to go to the left over here through that elevator. Now if you just go a bit further, you can smash this window here and jump through. Just behind, as you jump through, is the safe. Now the combination to that is just on the whiteboard over here. You can see the code is 860722. So just come to this safe and input the code. And once you have done this, you'll have your loot. So as you can just see there again, it's 860722. Once you rappel down the elevator shaft, you're going to be having a fight with some zombies, and eventually you'll be able to find this jerry can. You'll notice that there's no fuel in this, but you'll pick up the jerry can, which you need for later anyway. Just head to the exit, which is a gate door that you need to open, and you'll be back outside in downtown Seattle, and this fifth area is complete. Close to where you exited the last area is all these like wanted posters. This is like a coffee shop. You'll notice Ellie that writes on a map. So I'm just going to bring up the map now to show you exactly where I am. That question mark, what I'm standing on, is just north of where you just were, and it's the sixth area that you're going to want to investigate and loot. To get in, you simply just got to smash the window next to all those wanted posters. There's a note as soon as you get in. There's a lot of stuff to search for and a lot of things to loot in here, so loot the area. Before you leave this area, you are going to want to search the back area. So head to the back, there's a toilet. Go into the toilet and there'll be a nice surprise in there for you, including this key. So that door I shown you earlier, where you needed a key to unlock it, now you've got this key, you're able to head back there later to go and open it and search it. Once you've found this key and you've looted this building, there's nothing left to do, just exit and you'll tick it off of your list. So we've got to head straight back to that door. Here's the map on screen now. You can see the question mark has appeared. You see my location. This is the seventh area that we're visiting in downtown Seattle, and we're getting there now. Just use this key on the locked door and you'll gain entry. As with all the other areas, there's loot to be found, so just have a search around, but one of the important items you're going to want to find is this holster. By finding this holster, you're now going to be able to equip 2 primary weapons on left on the D-pad, so you'll have 2 there, and you don't need to switch in and out. I'm going to press left now so you can see what that does, and it just extends that there. There'll be another holster to find later in the game to also extend your sidearms. You're going to have a few conversations inside here with Dina, but what you are mainly looking for, other than that holster, is this big whiteboard. It reveals another location. You can see the blue question mark to the northeast there flashing. That's a location that's just revealed for us. We're not going to go there right away, but we're finished with this area now, and we can move on to area 8. So this area here is what was revealed to us. We found that collectible earlier. It said to go here to get a stash, and there is no gate that hasn't been used in a long time. So this is where we are. There's a safe inside here. I'm pretty sure that you could just come here and enter the code that I input without getting that collectible. I'm not too sure though, which is why I shown you before where it was, because that's what led us here. So this is like the 8th area you got to investigate. There's not much more to it other than getting this safe. Now, to get the safe, you do just need to open up your gate code access. It's in your menu. If you go to your artifacts, there's quite a lot in here. As you can see, I'm struggling to find it, but eventually I will get there. Just scroll down, and what you're exactly looking for is the checkpoint gate codes. On there, it told you before what it was. Actually, while editing this now and doing the voiceover, I don't know what it is, but it's one of those codes there. It might have been East 2. Anyway, we're going to see what I input now as I interact with Triangle. So just put the code in here. This safe will open, and once this safe is open, you've collected the loot out inside of it, this area is complete, and the code is 0451. The 9th area that we're going to investigate is the ration distribution centre. You can see where I'm standing on the map here. Now, it's not just as straightforward as walking through the front door, but just make your way to this location. You can see where I'm standing, which is right in front of the building. It's just in front there. So as I said, if you go to the front door and press triangle on the turnstile, nothing's going to happen. So you need to find your way into the building. If you just head over to the left, there is something that you can go through. There's an extra door you can climb up top there. So just head this way. You go through the gate area. You can climb up the ladder to the right here to get some loot, but the way you're meant to go is down to the left over here. Go through the gate, head left through that gap there. You will come to a gate that you can interact with. It's got a padlock on it, but this is no match for Ellie. She just pushes it, and you create a big enough gap to get through. So you'll go through this, and there is some enemies to deal with. So I'm going to let you deal with that yourself. After all the zombies are clear, you'll find some scaffolding going up the building, so just climb that, jump through the window, and you're in the 9th area. So this is the second to last area that we need to investigate. We're very close to finishing now for the trophy. So just explore this area and loot up what you need. There are a few like hidden conversations in here with Dina, so be sure to have them to, to invest in the story, as to say. You'll find this little gap that you can squeeze through here, also a door that you can open, but you want to head this way and push this out of the way. So just press triangle here, push it out of the way. If you push it all the way to the back, you're going to be able to climb over the gate. You can't open this gate for now, but you'll notice here that there's another fuel canister, and that's what we're looking for. We need fuel. So you just want to press triangle on this, push it right up there, climb over the gate and collect your fuel. Once you've collected your fuel, you just want to go through this door with this big crate that you can push. Now, you weren't able to open that, but Dina opened it for you as you were getting the fuel and jumping back over the gate. Just head over to this structure here and place it next to it. You'll be able to climb up. Once up top, there is a bit of loot to get, so be sure to get it. But over the left over here, there's a rope you can interact with. The reason I'm jumping on it is because I missed my swing to the other side and fell to the bottom and had to go again. That happens to you. You can just run and jump and you're attached to the rope again. Hold R1, use your left stick to swing forward and backwards, and when you think you got a big enough swing on you, just press X and you'll jump to the other side. There's a bit more loot over here as well, but once you've looted up here, you're pretty much finished with the area. Just make sure you go to the back area here to open the door and loot this room. Once you're finished with that room that I just went in and looted up, just head back out. You can jump through this window here, back onto the scaffolding, climb down the ladder, jump off the edge, and you're done with area 9. And now moving on to the final area that this trophy requires. And that area is here. So we're just looking on the map now. You can see my location. It's the northeast question mark that we found earlier. It's the 10th area that the trophy wants you to investigate. Just get off your horse. You want to head into the water, and you can see that truck in the centre there. Just go and open the back door, and then that will be area 10 complete, and the Sightseer trophy will pop up for you. You'll see it on screen now. That's the end of this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it and it's helped you get this trophy. There's a lot of exploring to do. There's a lot more to find as well. I've only covered the basics here and how to complete each area, so do fully investigate. There's so much to find, but that's me done. If you have liked this video, do hit like, share it where you can. I do appreciate it. Hit subscribe to give me some support, but also for more content. I'm going to cover more The Last of Us 2 content. You can check the video description out now for that playlist and find all that I do there. Thank you for watching, and until the next video, peace out.